fourth grade. I am here to work with you on capacity today and thinking of how you can use a chart to convert units of measurement. So we're going to make one together today. I have a silly story just to help you make this chart if you ever had to make it on your own. For future lessons, if you need to use conversions for units of measurement, this one is for units of capacity. So you need a piece of paper and a pencil. And when you have your piece of paper, it needs to be longer going from top to bottom than from side to side because we're going to use up this whole space. I'm going to be doing this with you, so please just listen to the silly story and then I will stop to make the picture with you. I'm going to read Capacity Kingdom. Far, far away in the land called Capacity Kingdom lived a king. This king was huge. In fact, he was a giant. So everyone called him King G. So let's write a huge G. You can wait to see what mine looks like, but it's going to take up the whole page. So we're basically drawing people in the family here. So that is King G. Does anyone know what a king's wife is called? That's right, a queen. Well, King G had 4 queens. Okay, so we are going to draw 4 Q's inside the big G. Make sure that they're also big too. You might want to wait until you see what mine looks like. Okay, so here's King G again. He has 4 queens. We have 4 Q's. Does anyone know what the kids of kings and queens are called? That's right, a prince or a princess. So each of the queens had 1 prince and 1 princess. So we're going to draw 2 P's inside of each Q for prince and princess. I'm going to draw the P's a little bit big too because I need some space for one last letter that will go inside. So I will show you what mine looks like. And this is going to take you just a little bit longer. Okay, I want you to make sure that you have space right here for some more letters to go inside the P. But there is there's 1 prince and 1 princess for every queen. Now, the last part of the story. Okay, does anyone know what princes and princesses wear on their heads? That's right, a crown. Each princess and prince had 2 crowns. They wore 1 crown on special occasions, like going to the ball, and they always had on their other crown for going to places like the mall. So you need to draw 2 C's in every single P because a prince and a princess wears a crown. So I'm going to draw 2 C's inside each P. And as I'm going to continue doing this, you should see 2 C's inside each P. And your final picture should look like this. Now this was just a silly story to draw this picture, but what this shows us is how we can convert units of measurement. So if you are on IXL or solving any kind of math problem where you have to use capacity, you can use this image, I have another one, to help you make those conversions. You might also use this when you're cooking. So the gallon is obviously the biggest one here. And if you were asked how many pints are in a gallon, you can use this. You can count how many P's there are within the whole gallon because it's asking you inside the G, how many P's are there? So let's count together. There's 2, 4, 6, 8. So I can say that 1 gallon is the same as 8 pints. Okay? The Q's for measurement are actually standing for quarts. Okay, so there are 4 quarts in a gallon. There are 2 pints in 1 quart, or 2, 4, 6, 8 pints in 1 gallon, like we just talked about. And then those C's, which are a little bit harder to see, they stand for cups. There are 2 cups in 1 pint, because there's 2 cups within the P. I can say there's 4 cups in 1 quart, or I can count all the C's to see how many cups there are in a gallon. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 cups to make a gallon. Okay? So if I asked you how many cups are in 1 quart, just 1 quart, I would count all the C's. 2, 4. There would be 4 cups in 1 quart. Okay? Now, this is a tool that you can use for future use if you're working on these skills. I hope you have a great rest of your day learning.